Hey, welcome to the Kula Lunge Training System channel. Today's demonstration is going to be how Dirto goes both with and without the Kula Lunge Training System. So, Dirto is a 19-year-old thoroughbred. He did race in the past. That was definitely in a previous life. He now does low-level dressage and it's basically a pretty cruisy horse to have around, and he's my ideal demonstration horse because we've been utilising the Kula Lunge training system with Dirto for years to help to develop his top line. His natural way of going is quite hollow. As you can see, he's in quite a relaxed frame here. The flies are driving him insane despite the copious amounts of fly spray that I sprayed on him. And today, trip. He is very good about listening to voice commands, and I do need a little backup from the whip. So this is a nice, relaxed trot. He's stepping out nicely, not quite tracking up, could be a little bit more engaged and definitely have some more impulsion. And obviously he's not round or on the biff. This is a very quick demonstration. This isn't anything Dirto and I would normally do. We're doing this literally to demonstrate the difference between lunging a horse without the Kula Lunge training system and with the Kula Lunge training system. Canter. Canter. Boy. Canter. And trot. Good boy. Interest. Always like them to do a little trot after the canter, not just come back to walk. You also don't want to cook Dirto because it is really warm out here. Good boy. So we'll just do a very brief demonstration on the opposite side, and then we will put the Kula Lunge training system on and compare the difference. Oh, good boy, Dirto. He's like, you're insane, woman. Come on. I know, flies everywhere. I'm sorry, mate. Clearly we need to buy a different brand of fly spray, so if anybody can recommend one that's better than this. Good boy. Hang on, mate. How about a little trot first? It's like, I've got this, I'm ready to go. So as you can see, Dirto travels pretty much the same in both directions. He's actually quite a straight horse. So he's even on both sides. Okay, and we're back. Boy. Sorry, just lost a little bit. I lost us for a moment there. And trot. I actually don't want Dirto practicing going like this. It's of no gymnastic value. I'm not out here to lunge him to wear him out. He's a perfectly quiet horse. This is, boy, purely for demonstration purposes. Boy. Okay, and blue. Good boy. Right, and we're back with the Kula Lunge training system on. The flies are driving Dirto insane, but not a lot I can do about that. And so as you can see, Dirto's trying to kill the flies. And it's already rounder and more connected. He's in a little bit of a deeper frame, which I'm fine with. So as Dirto goes through the session, he will actually come up and I can go and shorten the side reins a little bit if need be. I've just left them a little bit longer for the time being so he can warm up in a longer, deeper frame. So now that he's got the forward button, he's just going. I'm not going to punish that. It was a lovely transition. This is a much more correct trot, round. It's connected, it's to the biff. He could be tracking up a little bit more, but considering I just let him run around with his head in the air, I'll think that that's okay for the moment. Come on, if you're going to canter, canter. Boy. And trot. Man, that's better. Oh, he's starting to use himself. Good done. Come on, sit. Come on. Like a little more. Please tell me that part of those still focused enough. Come on. Right. A little bit more. Jump. In this canter. Come on. Come on. Boy. Come on. Always looking for round, smooth, connected transitions. If you can't do a smooth, round, connected transition on the lunge or the long range, how do you expect them to do it under saddle? And if you want them to remain consistently connected, they need to be able to do it on the lunge as well as under saddle. Good boy. Trot, trot, trot. Good transition, buddy. Come on. Come on. Trot. Ah, good. Good. Ready. Handle. 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 Good. Good. Come on. As you can see, Dirto can stretch down with the side ranges length. He said he's had enough. I'm not going to argue with him. It is hot out here and there's flies. And as I said, this is a demonstration video. We normally only use the Kula Lunge training system on Dirto now. He's had a few days off because it's easier to get him softer and rounder connected on the lunge before we go back in the saddle. And it's easier on my back. So yes, I am one of those classic horse riders that has a bad back. Bulging disc and sciatica are fabulous. And that's actually what caused me to design this system, because I needed something to get my horses working in a rounded connected frame before I got on them. So when I say my horses, that's my client horses, my sale horses. Okay, now we're back on the other side. So you can see Dirto's still working in that smooth, consistent, round frame. He's a little deep again in the contact, which is fine. As I said, he'll come up as the training session progresses. Ignore the knee flicking. The flies are simply driving him insane. Now we're going to move him forward to trot. Trot. And him stepping out nicely in the trot. Getting that pole up. Good boy. Definitely thinking forward now. And trot. I don't mind these little transitions from, good boy, trot to canter, as long as they're round and trot, smooth and connected. It's actually good to have multiple transitions. I don't want him just running around in circles. Good boy. Good. Canter is actually Dirto's best pace, in case you can't tell. Possibly something to do with being an ex-race horse. He has an exceptionally smooth canter in both directions. And trip, careful. Whoop, 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 whoop. Little toe kick there. This. And dripping on. That's good. Good. So you can do some little transitions within the pace as well. Ready? Canter. Little behind my voice aid. Canter. Nope. Good boy. Good boy. Come on. And trot. And man, And move. Good boy. Stretchy walk. There we go. And stretchy walk. And no, he doesn't understand stretchy walk. I just do a little half hop with my inside rein, little vibrate, draw my hand a little bit, keep the whip out in front of me so he doesn't come in on me. And yeah, that break in the video was the Pivo deciding to video the shed rather than Dirto and I, which is the problem with using technology and not a human. But I don't have a camera crew that follows me around. Good boy, that's a better walk. So as you can see, this is the difference in Dirto's frame from lunging him with no equipment on versus utilizing the Kula Lunge training system. So if I wanted him to run around with his head in the air when I was riding him, I wouldn't worry about using the system. However, I want him to continue building his topline muscles, making him stronger, which in turn makes him sounder, and be more usable for longer, remembering this horse is not a young horse. So we are keeping him in work to help improve his longevity as well. And, as I said, build his top-line muscles and continue to build them. If Tanika and I can go through our photos, we might be able to find a before and after picture for you. Thank you for watching the Kula Lunge training system video. It's almost like a before and after. Alright, come on, Dirto, let's get out of this heath. Good boy. Always like them to stop out on the slide. Get the rug on me forward ASAP. We'll always disconnect the side reins when you're leading the horse. Also make sure they're not hanging down near the... Oh, sorry mate. I know they're bad. Also make sure your side reins aren't hanging down near the back legs, or especially with 16 gazillion flies around. The horse could pick up at a fly and then get its leg through your side rein and break something.